Hey, this is Lori.
And Kathy.
Hey, we're here to take you on a fun trip through Johnson City. If you're thinking about a move to Johnson City, this is going to be the video you're going to want to watch. So whether you're really looking for mountain views or great schools or that small town with a bigger town vibe and convenience, this one's going to check a lot of those boxes. What do you think?
I think it will. And stick around because we're going to show you the best view in Johnson City.
We're saving that for last on purpose. So if you like this video later, you're going to want to like it.
Hit the notification, subscribe, and like it. Because when you subscribe to it and you hit the notification, then when we come out with another video, which we're going to try to do all the little towns around Johnson City and the Tri-Cities, then you'll want to check it out and see which one might fit for you.
Love it. Okay, well, here we go. All right, so we're going to mosey down to Founders Park. What is a really cool park, very culturally oriented around the arts. And so there is a creek also, same creek, that runs through the downtown Founders Park. And that is also the location that you will see the festivals of trees set up, festival of lights in the wintertime, as well as different kinds of, let's see, they have Grinch parties down there in the wintertime. What else do they do in the summer? Blue Plum Festival, all manner of things. Sorry.
Safety first.
Safety first. Seatbelt. Sorry, we're trying to dodge people going down the street here. But anyway, so Johnson City, as we mentioned, was founded in the 1850s by Henry Johnson, and he was a railroad guy. So started the railroad business. Railroad depot down here.
This turns into a farmer's market on Saturday mornings in the summer from May to, I believe it's September, from 8 to 12. And we'll try to catch some of those farmers markets around the area for you.
Yeah, we'll come out here when it's crowded, but you can kind of see what it looks like down here when the farmers market is not going on. So Kathy and I are basically just two transplants that moved here several years ago. Both got into real estate, love what we do, love the opportunity to be involved in that in our community. And so we're really just trying to give you an idea. If it's something that you are considering doing, we want to give you the highlights. And really, maybe from a perspective you've never heard before, because we had to learn this on our own because we were not originally from here. And so sometimes that gives you some fresh eyes to see the area. And I'm just spanning here, showing you a little bit of the Founders Park, as you can see here.
So the farmers market was the freight railway station, was the freight station. And across the way here on the other side of this tree, which is now a restaurant, burger and bar, barrel, was the passenger side. Lots of sculptures that they've put in here. They've done a really pretty job with Founders Park. And it's all because they had some issues with some flooding downtown.
Yep.
And so they had to take care of it, and they did a lovely job.
Yep. Yeah, that's a lot of drainage mitigation for the downtown area. A very cool usage of space.
Hi.
Hey.
We're sitting here at Kings Common, one of the many parks that Johnson City has. And this is a nice little park where Brushy Creek flows through. It used to be a U-Haul storage facility. This used to be the U-Haul sign. So when the Johnson City Park took it over, they decided, we're going to keep the sign and we're going to redo it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so this is also the place. We're going to pan around here. I'm going to turn my camera around and show you, but this is also the place. Maybe if I can see what I'm doing. There we go. So I'm going to span around here and show you the park that has lots of really cool walking trails in it. It's beautifully landscaped. You can see way over there the library, where there is also a playground for the kids to play in. Just a sweet place for families to hang out when it's nice out. This place transforms into a summertime concert venue. They do have concerts out through the summer, different kinds of festivals at different times of the year as well. You can kind of see here. It's not as busy today because it's a Monday afternoon, but there's a lot of walking that takes place out here during the week and on the weekends.
So Johnson City, Tennessee is a city located in the Tri-Cities region. Has a history with East Tennessee and the Virginia Railroad. It was founded in the 1850s by Henry Johnson. It initially began as a depot called Johnson's Depot. So the train is a very big deal. So if we were able to zoom in here, which it's not letting me, but there's the Railroad Experience Museum right across the park there, right across from King Commons. So we're going to go drive down through the center of town. 2 one-way streets. This is Main Street.
Main Street has all manners of restored buildings. They've done a really good job restoring a lot of the older architectural buildings. There are restaurants down here. There's a plant store downtown. All kinds of places to shop. There's several little boutiques down here. Coffee shops, tattoo parlors, cross stitch and crafts. We've got the Johnson City Brewing Company down here on the left.
One of the general store that's opened is to the right here.
Lots of souvenirs. You're in the Tri-Cities and you want to take home a souvenir, that's the place to go. Lots of local vendors as well.
We do have our section where they have Old Navy, Sam's, Walmart, all that too. So, but this is just what I would think of as the old town.
Yeah, this is
Johnson
coming down
City.
state of Franklin. Okay. So, fun fact about Tennessee. Tennessee was originally the state of Franklin.
This corner of it, this little section of it.
And was later renamed, but that's kind of where this street name comes from. Off to the right here we have Hee Haw Brewery, White Tuck Taco. Over here we have Johnson City Visitors Center. And that's the Burger and Barrel. That's the other depot she told you about earlier, being the passenger depot station.
We'll go take a ride. Up here on the left is a piece of property that Johnson City has determined to be a walking district for stores and for restaurants and such. This is the old Model Mill, the General Mills building, and took about 5 years. They restored that recently.
Beautiful. Right here on the right is Fearless Coffee Shop, which is an amazing coffee shop. We're actually going to go in there one day and talk to the owners because it's a really cool place to go for a nice cup of coffee and chill.
And put in the comments of the video if you have anything in particular you'd like to see or know if Johnson City has.
Yeah. And if you like these videos, we also want you to hit the like button and hit the subscribe button, because we're going to be taking you to all of the surrounding communities, not just the Tri-Cities, but all of the surrounding communities as well. Because while Johnson City is one of the Tri-Cities, made up of Johnson City, Bristol, and Kingsport, the surrounding areas make up a very large portion of the population in our region. I believe the Tri-Cities themselves make up about 150,000 people between the 3 major cities. But when you put all of the smaller surrounding communities as well as the unincorporated areas like Gray, Telford, and those places, it's right around 500,000 to 510,000 people in our area. So that's what I love about the Tri-Cities. When I moved here, it's not just the Tri-Cities. You have all these other smaller communities that are just really sweet places to go, like Jonesboro, Elizabethton, Gray. That's what I love about the area.
So we're going to take you out and drive you out towards where some of the shopping is. I can speak for myself when I moved here in 2016 that there is nothing that you need that you can't get here. We have our own
Very
version
true.
of a Whole Foods, which is Earth Fare. It's a local health store like Whole Foods out of Asheville. We have Old Navy and everything.
Yep. We have a Sam's. We don't have a Costco. Sorry, guys, for those who are Costco lovers. We have multiple Walmarts. If Walmart's your place, we got them. As far as grocery shopping, we do have Publix. So coming up here on our right is the Carnegie Hotel, which is also affiliated with the campus. It also has a Wellington restaurant and a spa within the hotel, which is great. It's a great place to go.
Did you say it had a spa?
It has a spa.
Yeah. Austin Springs.
Yep. So we're headed down now more towards the shopping area and the medical facility area that we will show you. Johnson City has a level 1 trauma center here.
And we have a VA hospital.
Oh yeah, so we could go over to the VA hospital off here to the right.
Which is actually to our right.
Yeah, it's just to our right here on Mountain Home Drive. But yeah, so the VA hospital is very well known and a big reason why a lot of retiring people move here. Very well known for their care of our veterans. So we're very proud of that.
Up here on our left, I don't know if you can see it in the video. It's where the Earth Fair is.
Yep. There we go.
Yeah. Now school's out for us here in Johnson City in Tennessee. Our kids got out the Friday before Memorial Day, so they have the full 2 months, June and July. They go back the first week of August. So it gives you a little bit different feel when there's not a bus driving around and there's a traffic and, you know, people are on vacation. So,
Yeah.
and let me tell you, this is an absolutely gorgeous day. We have had 5 days of rain straight, but I'm telling you, it's what makes everything look so green here.
Absolutely.
It's the rain that we got.
We do.
And then we have beautiful dry days like today.
Yeah, it's very lush here because I don't know what the average amount of rain we get per year. I'd have to look that up, but we get enough to make everything very lush, and we will have green all the way really through October.
Oh, yeah.
Here. One nice thing about the Tri-City area, we do experience all 4 seasons, so that is a plus. I know a lot of places where I moved from, we had cold and we had hot, nothing in between. But we do get all 4 seasons here, which is beautiful. Now off to the right here, you're going to see Johnson City Medical Center, which is right off of State of Franklin. Sorry if it's not straight.
Nope,
We're good.
we're good. So did we mention that this isn't our day job? Okay, I'm just clarifying that for you.
No, we're certainly not professional photographers.
No.
We have other people that do that for us, fortunately for our real estate businesses, so you can be
Yes.
assured of that. But we do enjoy what we do, and we do enjoy getting out and letting other people know what they're missing if they're considering moving here. And we're going to talk about the good and bad and ugly. So, you know, nowhere that you live is roses every day, and you love everything about where you live. So there'll be some things that we'll talk about in future videos as well, that maybe some things that we aren't so excited about being here.
All right, so we're going to take you through where we have some of our shopping up here after we get through the traffic lights.
So right over here, you're going to notice Pals, okay? We've not mentioned Pals yet, and please forgive us because Pals is an icon in the Tri-City area. Pals originally I think was founded up in Kingsport.
Yes.
Was the original one.
Yep.
And I think you said the owner recently passed away.
He did. I believe it was last year.
Pal's is a drive-through fast food, but it is, if you do not get the cheddar rounds or the sweet tea while you're in the Tri-City areas, you have just missed out, and you've got to come back. So that's something that everybody has to have when they come. And they're everywhere. And if you are not in a long line behind the Pal's drive-through, there's something going on. Like the end of the world has happened or something, because there's always a line.
And you'll be able to see because there's always a great big American flag out front.
Yeah. Coming up here is also some additional medical buildings, clinics. We also have Franklin Woods Hospital out here, which is a smaller hospital, more of a community style hospital. They can't do everything there, but they can do a lot of things there. And now we're approaching the shopping area. I like to, I don't know what side of the town we call this, but this is where,
North side.
this is really where most of the action happens.
North
It's
Johnson City.
food and shopping.
Yep.
So you've got Academy Sports, we've got Kohl's and Lowe's and Sam's, and over on the other side of the road you've got Old Navy and Ross,
Michael's.
Mardel's,
Michael's at
Michael's.
home.
Yep,
Hobby Lobby.
yep. So you've got about everything here. Best Buy, we've got Home Depot.
Yep. I just had to show you this view. It's beautiful when you come down on 26. This is 26 that runs from Kingsport to Charleston, South Carolina. So you're not but maybe 4.5, 5 hours to the beach, but you can live in the mountains. Anyways, one of the prettiest views here.
Yes.
One of the prettiest views. You know you live in the mountains.
Yes. Okay, we are going on a little adventure.
And we
up
promised
to-
you
That's right.
the best view in Johnson City. So we're going to take you to that now. Oh, we got I don't know how we get the dash in it. But you know you're on a drive.
Bear with us, y'all. Bear with us.
Yeah.
This, we promise, it will get better. We will improve. We promise. There we go. That's better. And here we are.
Almost. So this is the big water tower in
Yeah.
Johnson City.
Yep.
Park hours till 7 p.m. 10 p.m. on Saturday and Sunday, I think. So they have a big mountain biking course up here. Plus they have a little, I guess they call it a bump course maybe? It's for little kids.
Little kids.
And they can go and ride it.
Yeah. My grandkids have been up here before and they love it.
So here's the best view from Johnson City.
We're up at Tannery Knob.